Hey, what's going on, guys? This is a highly anticipated video by everybody. I was asking around, seeing what you guys wanted, and this is what you guys picked. We are doing the best budget team that you guys can be running for ranked coming out tomorrow. As you guys know, the game fully comes out tomorrow, and ranked comes out for Madden. And this is going to be the best budget team you can rock, so people who are starting your teams fresh, this is the best team that'll give you the best chance to win games. And we're going to start off with who's at your home, and that's your quarterback. We're going to start off with the free Jaylen Herz. Now with Jaylen Herz, you ideally get him to an 85. Now the only way you guys get Jaylen Herz is if you guys pre-ordered before like July 25th or 24th. If not, you can go over to like 82 Baker Mayfield, solid quarterback. That's probably the person I would go for. Paying up for someone like that isn't a bad idea. But I do recommend use your tickets to get Jaylen Herz in 85. You're first starting. Do not buy any tokens. I've been told do not buy any upgrade tokens for 80s. Just buy, I think, 82, 83, 84, 85. And you should be able to get Jaylen Herz in 85. It's very easy, obtainable. You just got to level up a little bit as you're doing your challenges. And you can get Jaylen Herz in 85. He's going to be very good. Make sure you guys go to your strategy items too and get the throw power strat to give him +2 so he can hit that threshold. Jaylen Herz does have a good release this year too, so this Jaylen Herz card will be more than usable. Now coming in at your running back position, it's pretty much a no-brainer for who's the best budget running back, and it is Chase Brown. He's playing on people's God squads right now just because of his speed and excel. 85 speed, 87 excel. That's arguably the fastest at the running back position, and for 40K, you can't go wrong. There is more running backs coming out tomorrow, but I don't know if they would top 85 speed, 87 excel for budget. Now, receiver 1, this is who you're going to have to pay up for. You might be able to find a snipe or two. It's Dante Thornton Jr. As you can see, he's floating around 80 to 100K probably. But he is 86 speed at 6'5". That's pretty ridiculous. 86 speed's probably the fastest speed in the game, other than one person. We'll get to him in a little bit because he is on this team. But 86 speed, arguably the fastest in the game, 6'5". Yeah, I know these stats aren't ideal, but don't get me wrong, he catches the ball. He doesn't drop the rock. Now coming in at your second receiver, it's Matthew Golden, another budget guy, like I said. 86 speed. Speed is what you're going to notice about this team. Speed is what will really matter when it comes down to it when you play. Can your guys keep up, or can the other team's guys not keep up? So 86 speed, you guys want to build your team around speed. He does have better catching, short route running, all that better stuff than Thornton, but Thornton is 6'5", that's a plus. But Matthew Golden is just as good at 86 speed. Now, last but not least, that 87 speed guy we're going to be talking about is Xavier Worthy, 79. And as you can see here, it says he's B&D, and that's because he is free. The reason he's free, all you got to do is go to your training camp solos, finish them, and you should be able to do a set for Xavier Worthy. You'll get him for free. You get a JJ McCarthy too. I probably wouldn't use the JJ McCarthy, but I would use the Worthy. 87 speed. He's playing probably on 99 to 100% of teams right now, just because of how fast he is and him being free. Now moving on to the tight end, I think it was pretty no-brainer. Just the fastest tight end in the game, Kyle Pitts. He's also 6'6", which is a really good height. Like I said, we're going for speed with this team. That's the only thing that matters. And budget, obviously. We have to stay under a budget. Hopefully, we're under a mil. I think we will be for a budget team. That's really, really cheap, by the way, guys. Under a mil for a full team that can compete in ranked. You can't really get better than that. Later in the year, it won't even be close. I think a budget team later in the year will cost like 3 to 4 mil. But right now, under a mil for a team that can compete, you can't go wrong with that. So as you can see, 81 speed actually does have solid catching stats here, but like I said, if you're throwing an open pass to him, he will catch the ball. Same with all these other guys. Don't be scared of the lower stats. Maybe in man, if you're going against someone with the best of the best corners, they're man pressing you, you might see a little problem, but not everybody you play is going to have the best corners in the game and run press man. Now with offensive line, which is very important. You do want to pay up for offensive line. I think that's a pretty easy buy. Here we're looking for pass block. You need as much time in the pocket as you can. Run block, you'll be able to get away with whatever they have. So as you can see, Taylor Moton, I think he's the best bang for your buck at right tackle. It's pretty no-brainer, about 60K. These guys are expensive because they are offensive linemen. There's not many, and that's why they're up in price. Right guard, I believe we will be picking 2 of these. And we're going to start off with Chris Lindstrom. Again, we are going the pass blocking route. And he has probably, for budget, he's probably the best at that. And then we're going for our right guard right now. It'll be Kevin Zeitler. He is a very elite pass blocker. You guys won't have no problem with him. Most offensive linemen don't have abilities. I believe there's 2 offensive linemen right now in the game that have abilities. There might be one more tomorrow that comes out, but he will be a champ, so not really in the budget range. And then for center, we're just going to go with 82 overall Lloyd Cushenberry. Solid stats, not ideal, but solid. And for 40K, you can't go wrong. So obviously we're coming up to left guard. Obviously move one of these over. It doesn't matter if they get the chem or not. We're not at the coin stack to be building a theme team or anything like that. So we have to just take what we got, move them out of position. It don't matter. It overall isn't going to kill you. And then you go to left tackle. Obviously, this left tackle here, we got to be a little budget, but left tackles are a bit more expensive, but we do have to pay up for this one. This is Laramie Tunsil, about 90K. It does say 95 here, but I've seen him around 80s, 85. So you can see him under this. Don't be like, oh, this is his set price. No, you can see him under. So this is the offense I would recommend you to have. It's about 600K. It is pretty expensive, I know, but we're trying to keep you budget and compete. And for day one, this is definitely more than obtainable. 600K, day one is definitely easy. And if you're spending a little bit of money, 600K would be easy to get. So we're going to start off with our corners. That's probably the most important position other than your quarterback probably, or your receivers. And the first guy we're going to pick up is Tariq Woolen. Everybody knows why Tariq from Woolen's always good in the beginning of the year. 6'4" and fast, 84 speed. Not the fastest, but he does have a 6'4" frame. You can't go wrong with that. And at cornerback 2, we're going Darian Porter Gold. One thing I want to emphasize is probably picking up these gold cards I'm showing you guys as soon as possible. There's not like a unlimited source ways to get these guys, so if you see them, it might be smart to grab them. Darian Porter, 86 speed. He's about 20K. 86 speed corner at 6'3". It's pretty good. I know you can see here he has bad coverage stats and that kind of stuff. Don't run man coverage with these guys. If you want to mix it in every now and then, it's perfect, but they will get cooked in man. Speed can only help you so much. Your coverage stats do kick in eventually. If you're running man coverage with gold corners like this with fast speed every play, you will get burnt a couple times. Just mix in your man coverage if you really want to run man, but if you're running zone, you won't see too much of a problem with these gold cards at all. And going into our slot corner will be none other than Maxwell Harrison. Maxwell Harrison, 86 speed, 84 excel. Like I said, another speed demon. Better coverage stats, I believe, but he is shorter, so I put him in the slot for that reason. But 86 speed, you can't beat it. There's no corners faster than him or Darian Porter. And going for our last corner will be DJ Turner. Like I said, we're going the same route. Speed is key. 85 speed, 86 excel. Okay, man in zone. You don't want to be too worried about man in zone right now. The thresholds are 85. So there's only like 2 players who really get over that threshold for any coverage stat. So most of these players are all going to play the same in coverage. But in man coverage, you might see these guys get burnt a little more because they are gold cards, lower play rec, lower man, that kind of stuff. So mix in your man. Don't be man dominant for this new rank season until we get elite corners or you guys get your coin stacks up so you can buy the best corners in the game. Just start off mixing it in, figure out what plays work, and then this team can actually do some damage if you're good with it. Now coming in for free safety will be Caleb Ransaw. The only 86 speed safety, I think it's like 86 speed. Then there's a gap to like 82 or 83 speed for free safeties. So this guy is a must at the free safety position. Like I said, the speed is only what matters here. 86 speed, 87 excel. He does have bad man and zone, but trust me, if you put him in the right spot, you put him to where the other team is throwing, he will make a play. They won't just stand there looking like a headless chicken. He's going to play perfectly fine if you put him in the right position. And then going to our safety, strong safety, will be Nick Amanawari, another 6'3", 84 speed, 84 excel, strong safety. He's the best budget safety there is. You could even user him if you really wanted, but I do have you guys locked in for who the best users are for budget, so you can put this dude in coverage and he will do perfectly fine for you. Now for our weak side linebacker, we always want to go by speed here, and as you can see, we will be starting with Trenton Simpson. I'm giving you guys 3 linebackers. If you want a 4th one, just go with the guy with the most speed. There's a couple linebackers, a couple gold linebackers with 80 plus speed. But we're going to start off, I'm going to give you guys the 3 that I think you should have, and that'll be Trenton Simpson at weak side. For middle linebacker, it'll be Jaylen Walker. He has 83 speed, 84 excel. This will be your user. Very good card. And then for your strong side linebacker, but it's called Sam in the game, this will be Troy Anderson. Now, if you guys do choose to pick Troy Anderson as your user over Jaylen Walker, that's perfectly fine. Just make sure who you want as your user is at the top of your sub linebacker. The reason why I say that is because some people could pick Troy Anderson over because he is 6'4". Jaylen Walker is only 6'1", I believe, yeah. So whatever you want to choose, you want to take the speed over the height, or you want to take the height over the speed, that's completely up to you. But these 3 linebackers for budget is a must. Now we're going to the D-line. Like I said, still following that same pattern that we've been on this whole time, and it's speed. And as you can see, we're going to start off with Nolan Smith, 80 speed at the D-line. You will like to see the block shot a little higher, but trust me, he does get in. He does. It's not like he's not going to do his job. He will get in most times. He's not the best in the game, so don't expect him to have like unstoppable force and he's getting in every single play, but he does make some noise when he does play. And then for right edge, we will be using, I believe, Byron Young here. Another fast gold, 80 speed. He gets 80 power moves, which is really nice for a gold card. There's not much more you can ask for with a D-line. And one thing I want to bring up about defensive tackles is defensive tackles in this game are very slow. Like if I scroll down these for you guys, 59 speed, 70 speed, 61, 62, 67, 59. These cards are extremely slow. So what's been the move since the game dropped until these cards get faster is to put edge rushers at defensive tackle. And that's exactly what we're doing here. We're going to be putting Boye Mafe at our D-tackle 1. Obviously, they're not the D-tackle size, but they will do just fine. 81 speed, 82 excel. That's really what you want. You want the dude to be able to shed the block and be able to move. But if they shed the block and they have 50 speed, are they really taking that many more steps? Probably not. So having that much of a speed difference is key to winning games. And if you guys do run 4 defensive linemen, I got you guys covered. Our 4th guy will be Abdul Carter. He is about 8K, so not too expensive. 79 speed, 82 excel. Solid stats around. Like I said, speed is what matters with this team. If you're building budget, if you're not building budget, you can critique with the other stats, but this is really what you guys have to deal with until you can afford the champs, the LTDs, and those type of cards. But this team right here, you can make it all the way into top 100 if you really wanted to. This team is that good. Maybe later in the year you won't be able to make top 100 with a budget team. Maybe if I decide to make top 100 this time, maybe the next season for ranked, I might try to hit top 100 with a budget team. We'll see. We'll see how this first season goes. But this is the budget team. If you guys want to take your screenshots or you're going step by step with me, that's perfectly fine. Here's your here. Make sure you move one of these to left guard. Go to the defense. Remember, if you want a fourth linebacker, just pick someone with extra speed. And then, oh, I forgot to say special teams. I did give you guys a kicker, and I do recommend Jake Elliott, 26K, and he has the most kick power in the game, so you could kick the farthest field goal that anybody can kick. You won't be like, oh, I'm at the 30 and I can't even kick a field goal. Well, you have Jake Elliott. You could probably kick around a 50 to 55 maybe. So, Jake Elliott puts you to the team, and this team is very cheap, guys. $892K on Xbox. I swap it to PlayStation, $982. So we did hit under that mil mark. Like I said, these prices that you see here, you probably can get cheaper. They're just average prices that mud.gg pulls up. You could probably get cheaper. Sometimes, if it's later in the day, it might be more expensive. It just depends on the time of the day and when you actually search for them. You definitely can find them cheaper than what you've been seeing. And if you guys did enjoy, let me know if you guys do assemble this team and how it does for you in your ranked season in the comments. But if you guys did enjoy, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.